Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions. So you can identify your intuition, so that we can have healthy relationship outside of ourselves and inside of ourselves. And when people accuse you of having unstable emotions, they have egg on their faces. Because you use your intuition, don't you, my darlings? Because you know about love, all right? Loving yourself, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, okay? Because we're seeking balance, okay? To co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without us. If you agree with me, we can create heaven on earth. If you don't think we can create heaven on earth, keep on strolling, all right? And stay in your stuck mind. Someone is stuck or trapped or going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. There's nothing like a scorned woman. So it's like there's a scorned woman that's holding a secret that people don't know. Some people do know. They won't acknowledge it. It's all fun and games until it's them. And then they realize, uh-oh, I'm in the trap as well. You can think about a Gemini person, all right? When it comes to expansion. Someone's looking for a personal expansion. So someone's looking for an entrapment, or someone's trapped in their mind, okay? When it comes to expanding their fortune, okay? Or their confidence and pride. Someone's in their pride, all right? And now they're stuck in their mind, okay? Someone feels trapped. And some of you feel trapped, but you can use your intuition to get you out of any stuck situation. Just have faith in God and faith in your own inner voice, all right? You should be your first counsel first. So you don't be in stuck situations or be in someone's stuck mind, playing games in someone's stuck head of illusions. Someone's in a delusion, okay, when it comes to the pentacles. Someone made someone stuck, took someone's ideas, plans, and now they're thinking of an entrapment, a toy for the Capricorn person, and the money, the pentacle, came out of someone's thoughts, and someone made money from someone's thoughts while they were stuck in a situation. So someone paid someone for an entrapment, or maybe someone's trapped thinking about money when it comes to a pay rise, a promotion, or investment. Maybe someone's looking at a Gemini person, handing over money to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person to promote an investment, to create an income that was a solid foundation. So now we're thinking, into me, I think I'm in a trap and someone used my thoughts, ideas and plans and made money. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now someone's thoughts is entrapment, because now people are gossiping around this person, and now this person is nervous because now we've got a journalist writing about someone's pentacles, and now someone is stuck of how they can adapt to this pentacle. Someone's looking at someone's articulate mind. They think they're clever, how they communicate. Someone's very curious about a Taurus person when it comes to conning, gossiping. Now someone's mind is nervous, trapped, thinking about being blocked from a promotion or an investment or donations. Someone's trapped in their mind when they're thinking about the luxury, the beauty, because someone's possessive and was relying on an entrapment. Because that's where they're walking to, thinking they're coming out of the cold into a solid foundation. Somebody doesn't want to feel left out in the cold. But when it comes to creating their own foundation, they're blocked. You could be an artist, a gardener, a singer, walking towards the garden of possessiveness. Someone didn't want to feel left out in the cold because now we got God handed in us. A pentacle, a gift to create into a treasure. So a Taurus person that's broke went forward towards the pentacle because they can see someone being stuck in a situation they thought a Gemini female couldn't see, but they was using their intuition, and they can see someone outside of themselves stealing their thoughts, and was happy for a Gemini to be blocked, to take the pentacle, because someone is looking at bankruptcy, because somebody loves materialism and cannot be patient. So they was persistent in going around lying and gossiping because someone's very jealous and they want to feel left out in the cold because someone is not creative and cannot create a solid foundation by themselves. So now we're looking at God handing us a pentacle to create a foundation from a gift from God for a solid foundation. But a Taurus person got involved. And now there's talk about someone's conscious mind from a Gemini person. And the money went to a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person. So now people are communicating about a result of someone's relationship, the reasons and logic behind it. Somebody wanted a Gemini blocked because the money went to a Taurus person, donations, because now you've got 6 pentacles. 6. All the money went to a Taurus person. So they wanted a Gemini blocked to keep that money in their favor, all right? So now we see a situation where someone's showing they're not creative. Their self-expression is keeping someone stuck because they love the mind that brings out the ease and comfort. Because of a Gemini, a Taurus can now move forward with money to bring them ease and comfort, to make them look like they're being very productive. They have a vision, they have an insight. But the vision came from a Gemini person because someone took an investment for an entrapment, a Taurus person. So now we're looking at defending. Maybe a Leo has to defend now, take action and courage to defend. Someone being blocked, maybe, or blocking a Taurus person because of an entrapment for money, for an investment, for donations, for a 6 of Pentacles. But there's lots of people out there saying, no, don't block maybe this earth sign person because they're not using their intuition. Now someone's blocked from maybe being defended by God. God will not be defending a Taurus person for an entrapment. So now a Taurus person is in their mind trapped now, thinking about their pentacles and hoping a Leo continues defending. Because when you say nothing to someone that's stealing, you're enabling that bad behavior. So that means you're part of the problem. So now we've got lots of people out there defending a Taurus person, giving out donations like she is charitable. But she's not, is she? She stole the thoughts, ideas, plans from a Gemini person when it comes to success and abundance. So now we're looking at 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about defending, protecting against a competition, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Many people are probably saying nay, nay, no, no. But when it comes to the soul of the self, when it comes to your creative ideas, see, what's for you is for you. And God would never give you nothing you can't handle. If you agree, press like. So you can stand up for yourself when someone's in a defense trying to be wrong and strong, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They think they have the will of the self, the confidence to show people that they can create. Look how ambitious I am. I can stand up for myself. I'm never left out in the cold. I have so much creative ideas. Look at this Leo and me defending. So someone defending someone being blocked because they love the leadership of the light, of the lime that brings that bright onto their proud. But now someone's going for the pride before the fall. Could be an actor, a teacher, an athlete. But now someone's being very domineering, thinking they can access or be very excessive to someone's thoughts, minds, ideas and plans. And it was taken away. And someone was left in entrapment because the money went to a Taurus person and a Leo defended. And now a Gemini has to come out and defend against the competition, a Taurus and a Leo person. So now we have a situation. They tried to block the Empress. Someone that follows their heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. She understands what you sow is what you reap. So now a Leo is behind this Empress or a Taurus person, Libra person defending. But little they know the hidden mysticals of life is the real Empress. It's not a Taurus or a Libra. It was hidden in plain sight. The mind of the Empress is the Aquarius because she wears all the 12 zodiacs on her head. So now the Empress is sitting there thinking a Leo defended a peasant and gave a peasant a promotion, a beggar. So now we're looking at the real Empress, an Aquarius person that was hidden in plain sight, defending against the competition, a very jealous, lazy, self-indulgent, stubborn person, a Taurus Libra person. They could be an artist, a gardener, a singer. So now when we sit within the garden of self, we're seeing what you reap is what you sow. Crops. So now someone was looking at someone's crops because they were just looking for transformation and not understanding when dreams are downloaded, it's from God. All right? So now we're looking at someone defending a Taurus person and saying no, 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 no to a real Empress, Aquarius person. So now someone's delusional, stuck in their mind about a promotion, about charity handouts, because now journalists are talking about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, about their adaptability to run around and try and be clever, cunning, creating entrapments for someone else's thoughts, minds, plans, ideas, and when talking and acted sociable and handing out pentacles from someone else's mind because it was paying for an entrapment. Now someone's being very witty, you know, while they're socializing, being very flexible. Why? Because they knew within the mind, they're an entrapment thinking, every day, I hope this entrapment stays where it is blocked by a Leo person defending a peasant. So now a Leo person has gone in defense and says no, no, no to a real Empress to defend a peasant, not a queen, a peasant, a Five of Pentacles. Someone that has ill health, ill will, poverty, worries about the pentacles, isolations, financial losses, bankruptcy. Because this person, okay, when it comes to creations, ideas, plans, their mind is in bankruptcy. So now someone's mind is bankrupt when it comes to the pentacles. They don't have the seeds in the mind to create a solid pentacle, because the mind is always in ill health, worried, stuck, fixated about a pentacle. So now someone was using someone's intuition because they're blocked from intuition. They're blocked from creative ideas. They're blocked from their deepest imagination. So they walked to an entrapment. While maybe a Leo now decides to defend an empress. Or is he? Let's take a look. So now we're looking at an end. Somebody wanted entrapment. Okay, a Scorpio had a desire maybe to end this entrapment, and the entrapment for the end was for someone's unalivement. This is what the Empress is knowing. Why? The divine feminine. Okay, she has all 12 zodiacs within her, especially on the head, to represent the Aquarius or the stars Aquarius person. That was in plain sight. Because many people like to embody, do you understand, things that don't belong to them. Because they think they have a calling, but they don't. They're blocked. They cannot hear the Most High. Because they're not going from their highest good. They're going from the G-O-D, gold, oil, diamonds. Possessiveness. Creating entrapments to end someone's pentacles. So they can be offered the pentacle. And now a Leo's defending a peasant, a beggar, an ill health person. So now we're looking at every ending has a new beginning. Because now a Leo and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is now fighting over the pentacles now. Now someone is fighting, in-house fighting, in-house terrorism now. Now there's hot intentions. No one can't find a common ground. So now everyone in this group, especially when it comes to spiritual, the soul of the self, is now in entrapment, in a fight within the spiritual world. Now it's a conflict within themselves and outside of themselves because somebody bounded themselves to the devil by being lust, thinking they trust, but it was a rust. Because now someone is fighting a very dark entity. Now they're trapped within a plot for unalivement. So now maybe some of you, okay, is maybe looking at ending an entrapment or ending being trapped in your mind, Gemini person, because you know someone's desire. Once you know someone's desire and someone's calling is a Jezebel, a Delilah, a player, a Genevieve Nadia, all sucking out wounded warriors. But it's only time, my darling. Give it time. Because they understand, all right? We all have a soul. Some don't. So some will understand that soon. All right? God gave us all a soul. And God said, I'm giving you all a pentacle to unpeel for your seeds, for your survival so you can live. Instead of listening to their own calling and come up from the bottom lowest of their self and start doing spiritual recovery. No. It was about recovering the pentacle because someone is broke, especially when it comes to the mental. It cannot create the seeds because seeds come from the mental, the ideas, the plans. It all comes from where? The mental. But someone's stuck, trapped when it comes to ideas, plans to be a fruitation. So they have to create entrapments. Entrap people in the mind over money. Or, oh no, you're blocked, so you're distracted, so you won't defend your pentacle and your ideas. So now someone's ending when it comes to stability. Now they all have this lack of common ground now. High intentions fighting over money. Fighting over ideas that came from a Gemini person. Why? Because people refuse to acknowledge the truth. The money does not belong to the person it came out of this Gemini's mind. The seeds went to a Taurus person and a Leo person. Or maybe a Leo person trying to defend now maybe a Taurus person. Take it as it resonates. But there seems to be an ending of someone maybe defending a Taurus person because now they understand it's under entrapment. But then again, how can you have a choice of two women? One was very clever, but is entrapment. The mind, all right, of ideas didn't stay with a Gemini feminine. The money went to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now, somebody was being wrong and strong behind the Empress. So let's see how far wrong and strong can be when now they see the divine feminine is defending her mind, okay, and her pentacles from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person and a Leo person. The Empress has the strength and the ability to stand up for herself. She will end this entrapment, this foolishness for unaliveness, entrapments, because somebody wanted the pentacle from the mind that created the seeds of possibilities. But the possibilities of the seeds went to someone else, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now they're trapped in their mind about an ending with a King of Cups. King of Cups is always someone they try to impress. So they're always going to be trapped in the mind about a King of Cups. There's nothing like a scorned woman. Nothing like a scorned woman trying to impress another man by creating entrapments, unalivements, desperation for a King of Cups to turn around and look at them and say, look at me, you are the best thing since sliced bread. Look at me, King of Cups. I created a whole life, a whole pentacle by myself. Look at me. Pick me, King of Cups. Pick me. So now we're looking at a situation. Now there's a fight with a Leo person because there's no common ground. Because it's all about the pentacles to impress a King of Cups. Because a King of Cups, when it comes to the real emotions, is in conflict with a Taurus person. Because it's more about the pentacles. Now someone sees a challenge of why somebody wanted a lifestyle change. Now someone's being very blunt, maybe a Gemini person. Because maybe this person is one of the people trapped in this fight. And now the spirit of the self has gone towards this spiritual warfare. Because now, maybe somebody wants to end a fight. Because now someone has a conflict with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, a Leo person, over their pentacles. Because somebody paid and invested for an entrapment for a Leo person and a Gemini person. They wanted to end in the end so they can take away a solid pentacle. Somebody was relying, a Taurus person was relying on this investment from a Leo person and a Gemini person. Maybe they had a history together, but it's been going on for a long time, very long time. When it comes to this domestic imagination of an entrapment, of conning. Somebody's gone introverted and had a deep feeling for a Cancer person, but they're blocked when it comes to intuition. They cannot create from the mind. The mind is blocked, so they had to take away someone's mind, mental, and create from their ideas to impress a moody, maybe quiet Cancer person. Maybe at some point, who's very protective over a Taurus person defending. When it comes to a Leo person, being a bit overly sensitive. So now we see there's lots of contentions, high tensions. So now someone feels maybe a bit of a pity because someone was going broke. So a Cancer person felt maybe her unstableness. So they were relying on this work, because now it become 8 of Pentacles from 6, 7, 8. It kept increasing. So this person became very ambitious, overly ambitious when it comes to an entrapment. an unalignment with somebody like someone's mind or thoughts, ideas, plans. But their mind is not like that. So they created an entrapment. And the money went to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Rivals, challenges, obstacles. Lots of high tensions, fighting. Because somebody was overly confident, creating unalignments, entrapments, being a drama queen, no dignity. So now someone's being very extroverted. We see very honourable people going down. Maybe someone thought there was a leader because they had money. So now someone loves that limelight. It could be an actor, a teacher. But now you look at someone's pride when it comes to domineering access, or when it comes to wrong and strong, defending their wrongness for excessiveness or being domineering. Someone sees the possibilities of a friend or possibilities of maybe a Scorpio person when it comes to maybe their purpose. Maybe someone's gone to the soul of the self, and the soul of the divine feminine has that energy to defend herself. Because when it comes to divine feminine, the Empress, she's very much about self-motivation, self-actualization. She's all about her strength. She's about her heart. She understands what you sow is what you reap. So you can be wrong and strong and defend. You're wrong and strong all you like. Doesn't really matter. She sees the flow of life. She sees the opportunities, the possibilities of looking after the community as well as herself. She's very abundant. She's about fertility. She keeps her emotions very balanced. It is divine feminine when it comes to fertility. All right? She's very abundant. She looks out for her people. Queen of Pentacles is now thinking how to get a Leo person to defend, or how to defend her for a very long time when it comes to entrapment. Because it was a con. Because she wants the energy of the Empress. She's been studying the Empress, a Taurus Capricorn person. But we're looking at an Aquarius person, striving to business, very grounded woman, very abundant. Okay? Maybe someone wants to reunite with Aquarius person, the Empress. Because now we're looking at something hidden in plain sight. Maybe someone got tired reading and got the wrong information because they're not studying, because they're not the real inventors. There was a hidden in plain sight. The Empress, she wears the 12 stars on her head to represent the Aquarius, the star seed. Somebody's looking for stability. Maybe somebody was looking for a home. Maybe somebody wants to reunite with the Empress. A very good businesswoman that works from home. And they thought they'll be trapped in their home. While this Queen of Pentacles, a karmic copy, was looking at the pentacle behind the Empress. And the Emperor doesn't know this Queen of Pentacles. Because somebody was trying to impress a King of Cups. Someone could be thinking about their marriage, or how they can sit beside the Queen of Pentacles. And they're thinking, how can a Leo defend against this Empress? While this King of Cups is thinking about maybe his wife, or the Empress energy, an Aquarius person. So, Queen of Pentacles sometimes puts seeds into his emotions to make him feel stable, you know? A very unstable masculine when it comes to his emotions. Maybe paying him for his emotions, you see. Working, giving him work, pentacles, ideas. So now they're thinking of the Empress energy, a Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Cups. Maybe King of Cups is thinking how to defend this Taurus person. away from a Leo person, or a Leo person is maybe fighting the King of Cups. Unstable emotions. Maybe they like silk, touchy, silky garments on a Queen of Pentacles. So now we're looking at sensitivity when it comes to the emotions. Someone's been very blunt and clear, clearing out this ending, the Scorpio person, when it comes to entrapment. Maybe he wants to turn his back away because they were happy to have a conflict with a Leo person, and it's been exposed, all right, about fighting a conflict over a pentacle that came out of a demonized mind. It could be a masculine person and a feminine person, a Gemini or Aquarius person, and the pentacles went to a Queen of Pentacles, and the work went to a Queen of Pentacles, and the pentacles went to a King of Cups to satisfy the King of Cups and his emotions. It's been going on for a long time. They were both relying on this work and these pentacles that came out of an entrapment for unalivement. So now there's an ending, because every ending has a new beginning. So now we're looking at the Knight of Swords. Someone has the bravery and the courage to go on the spirit of the self and clear out this confusion with the truth and nothing but the truth. So now you're seeing the Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords is someone that talks very fast, maybe. Or maybe they try to do a very fast lifestyle change. But there's a big, massive talk now because someone's come out of entrapment and ended it. And now someone's talking very fast about a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe a Leo person. Maybe a Leo person has exposed this entrapment. Right, has got on the spirit of the back with bravery to look at this challenge of entrapment. Someone's been very talkative. Right? They thought they were witty. They were happy about this con. And now people are gossiping about this con. And that King of Pentacles and a Queen and the King of Cups is now worried about this entrapment. So now you've got journalists learning, talking, looking at their selves. Because now we understand someone creating an entrapment for an investment that wasn't being very articulate, but they loved the articulation that came out of the mind of an air sign person. Now we've outshone the devil. Maybe a Leo person is happy to expose the devil because they were happy to be in a very dark entity. A Queen of Pentacles is the devil in a conflict with a Leo person, or now in conflict with the devil over the pentacle. Why? Because devil says temptation, evil. The deal is to be evil, evil. So now someone is worshipping the pentacles, the gold, the oil, the diamonds. Now they have a conflict with the devil. Someone's dancing with evil, daring to be evil. Now they have a conflict with the who? The daddy evil. That's within them. That creates the energy of the devil outside of them. So now they have conflict with people outside of them. Why? Because inside of them, they have the conflict with the devil. Dead, walking people that have nothing but dark entities. We're looking at hatred. We're looking at jealousy. We're looking at envy. We're looking at the devil energy. Gold, oil, diamonds. Someone's angry that they cannot rely on a Queen of Pentacles or a Leo person to defend the Queen of Pentacles. And that's what she's thinking of. She's thinking of how can she continue in that mind of hers to exaggerate and be very irresponsible. This person is in fear of being left out in the cold. Why? Because I was very relying on this for a very, very long time. And giving ideas and money to satisfy the emotions of a King of Cups. Now someone has a conflict when it comes to the soul of the self. They thought they'd be protected from outside forces when it comes to the devil. But what's in the dark must always come to light. Why? Because the devil is about temptation, temporary temptation of the material. So now we're looking at control. Maybe someone's trying to control this conflict because they try to control this conflict with the devil. But someone is coming from ill health, ill will. They're trying to control maybe a Leo person, blocking the Empress, defending the Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles is taking the Pentacles and giving it to the emotions of a King of Cups. Someone's very thirsty for that money, that status, that power, that look at me, I'm on a status. But in my mind, I'm trying to control an entrapment. And how can I make plans and ideas on top of that for a Leo to defend me while I give my pentacles to a King of Cups to satisfy his emotions, because his holy grail is touchy, soaky, unstable emotions, moody, sometimes quiet with me, but I want him to look at me. King of Cups, look at me, King of Cups. Protect me, King of Cups. Defend me like a Leo would defend me. King of Cups, look at me. I've given you pentacles. Look at me, King of Cups. How can I control this King of Cups? I'm creating King of Cups. I'm bringing the limelight to you, King of Cups. I'm the best competition, King of Cups. Look at me. I'm so confident. I'm an actor. I'm a good teacher. I'm teaching the people. Look at me, King of Cups. I'm in the limelight. It's me. Pick me. I'm a scornful woman. Look what you've done to me. Leo, defend me. Defend me, Leo, from this King of Cups. Defend me, Leo. Because I'm the devil. Conceited, domineering, very excessive. I fear to be alone because I have a conflict with the devil. The spirit of self is frustrated because I thought I can take a Leo and farm him out like a cash cow, my banker. I was banking on a Leo person. King of Cups, look at me. I'm working, King of Cups. I've got goosebumps, King of Cups. Look at me. Please. King of Cups, please. I've given you the money. Leo, defend me. Defend me, Leo. Even though I'm using you, I'm creating conflict within you when it comes to spiritual warfare. I know you are the wounded warrior, but I don't care. King of Cups, look at me. Look at me, King of Cups. I've been here for a long time, King of Cups. I feel like you don't look at me in the way I want you to, King of Cups. I flirt with you, King of Cups. I lied, King of Cups. I lied. I'm very flirtatious. I'm being gracious. I'm the idealistic King of Cups. King of Cups, look at me. I've been relying on this lie, trying to run away with it. I'm sneaking, running back to the devil. I'm the devil. I'm unstable. King of Cups, look at me. I've worked with the devil for you to look at me. Look at me, King of Cups. I'm a scornful woman. I've lied. I've cheated. I've been dishonest, sneaking, pretending to be a Leo's friend. I relied on that. And now I feel left out in the cold, King of Cups. Look at me. Look at me, King of Cups. I'm working. I'm domestic, King of Cups. I'm gracious, King of Cups. King of Cups, look at me. It's me, King of Cups. We've been around for so long, King of Cups. And Leo just sits there thinking, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Queen of Pentacles is lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend. Trying to get away with it. She's relying on this donation, this investment. She's relying on this entrapment. But the mind is entrapped of how to rely on a lie, an entrapment, an ending. Because I'm happy with a King of Cups. I want to be happy with a King of Cups. King of Cups, look at me. King of Cups, look at me. It's me. And he's shouting, shut up, in his head. He won't tell her. He won't. He won't. He likes the attention, you see. He likes touching that silk to make him feel good, you know. He's got unstable emotions. So she does dark spiritual practices. She looks at tarot. She looks at divination tools. She uses any dark entity, any dark definition to help her. She's not balanced when it comes to the masculine feminine energy. So she's using a high spiritual teacher, you know, a tarot reader that's trying to defend Leo from this Queen of Pentacles. A very unstable person. Trust your intuition. Because someone's seen this inside Queen of Pentacles lying and thinking and hoping Leo would defend her while she looks at King of Cups. But what's in the dark always comes to light. Nothing like a scornful woman, you know, trapped in the mind, trying to get the attention of a King of Cups, but the King of Cups is looking elsewhere, you know, not fully giving her that attention, that defense that she wants, like a Leo gives to her. She likes the Leo. He gives her the attention she wants, the money, you know. So what she did, she puts pills in this person's drink to keep him around. Because the more money she has, the more light she has outside of herself, the more she thinks it's King of Cups. But look at her. King of Cups. Look at me. King of Cups. Make me happy. So a Leo's exposing, maybe. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating. They keep running back to the devil, daddy. Very devious woman, very scornful woman. Taking her scorns of her thorns from her throne and abusing her position to get the attention of a King of Cups at any necessary. A Taurus person. So he was sitting on the foundation of getting investments and pentacles from a Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Pentacles wanted to impress. So they're both giving each other donations for a very long time. That was the hidden feeling. That was the hidden donation from a King of Cups. So now it's been exposed, maybe by a Leo person, and now someone's heart's being weighed. How someone was completing their world from a Queen of Swords, from her mind, her ideas, her structure. Queen of Pentacles wanted to win at any cost. So she started doing intimidation, bullying, thieving, you know, abusing her position when it comes to exploiting her donations, when it comes to her positions, because she wants to impress the King of Cups. When it comes to her looking very gracious outside of herself. Look at me, King of Cups. I've got everything, King of Cups. We can be happy, King of Cups. I've got all the money, King of Cups. But her mind is trapped when it comes to ideas and plans. She couldn't even plan a fucking entrapment properly. No, she can't. She's shabby. So now someone wants to win at any cost, looking behind an Aries person when it comes to their pathway, a Taurus person. Maybe Aries person is looking at being guided by God or a King of Swords. Or maybe a Leo is looking at God, being guided to be a guru by God because he is the lion. But someone's lying behind maybe a King of Pentacles. Or King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands is looking at a Leo person with the strength of his truth. When it comes to a Taurus person's institution or high commitment, or someone having a calling, the calling of God. If someone had a calling from the devil, Queen of Pentacles, trying to impress a King of Cups. So now you've got his Queen of Wands. Maybe looking when it comes to working with King of Pentacles, when it comes to holding his properties. And now maybe a Sagittarius person seeing this burden, a pushy, or we're probably saying this earth sign person, or this King of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands. Oh, God, she's in the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, Four as well. Greed, pushy, over demanding, uses seduction, lies. But there's an unseen energy, you see. But you've got to balance yourself because there's a burden when it comes to someone's decisions, when it comes to lovers. Maybe a Sagittarius person, looking at Aquarius person, an earth angel, working, going within. And now they're seeing maybe a King of Wands needs to hold back his investments, his budget. Or maybe hold him back from a Queen of Swords. Because it resonates. So now we're seeing an entrapment. Justice is here for an air sign person. Someone is trapped within their minds. Someone's hands is stuck. You know? They can't see. But the mind is illuminated when it comes to ideas and plans. They may not can see. But they use their intuition to come up with any entrapment. Alright? So now somebody saw this entrapment. Okay? Because somebody was blocked by a Leo person. By Queen of Pentacles. So now we're seeing somebody is not telling the truth. And someone is not acknowledging the truth because somebody is holding the truth. So someone can't see the truth of where ideas came from to create a pentacle. Somebody, Gemini person, my darlings, you're going to happily ever after. Alright? You're walking in love, talking truth. I can see 2 children coming in. Maybe this is what this Queen of Pentacles is thinking about, trapped in her mind. She doesn't want someone to be happy. She's angry. She wants to end. She wants to end someone's happiness when it comes to the soul family. She wants it ended. She wants the money. And now someone's thinking maybe about a friend. Or someone has got their foot in happily ever after. End an entrapment. But what they're thinking about is maybe a Libra. Alright? Maybe someone's thinking about a solid offer. Walking in for love and happiness. Look at everyone. Hi, darlings. Entrapment is over. Yay! Because someone's got their 1 foot in, 1 foot out. No, they got their foot in happiness because they thought they were trapped. No, they're not. Use your intuition. Because someone's talking to God. It'll be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person talking to God, having that solid gift from God, right, to plant, right, as a treasure from this gift handed from God. But someone's thinking about heartbreak because it came with sorrow, it came with grief, it came with a whole heap of madness, so much pain. So now maybe someone is talking to God, the masculine, a Leo person, about the foundation of sleeping with the devil, right? And working with the devil. And now in the bed is intentions because inside of themselves, they're also fighting. That's why you have to pay attention to your dreams, man. All right? So even when they're outside the bed, inside the bed, they're still fighting because they're in that vampire energy. Delilah, Jezebel, do you know what I mean? Evil Eve. So it's not the evil eye, it's the evil Eve. Do you understand? Right. So now someone is sucking out someone's energy because someone has dark entities. So now it's creating conflict in and outside of someone because they're sleeping with the devil. You got to go within and do your own soul searching, man. Go within for your clarity. Do your personal truth by yourself. Don't rely on tarot. Rely on your first counsel, which is you in you. All right? Now, someone is thinking of stepping in to happily ever after, but the thoughts, okay, is on this pentacle when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to donations and investments. Do you understand? Someone doesn't want to feel left out in the cold, a Taurus person. So they're thinking, how can I keep this pentacle in their favor? Because they're relying on this block when it comes to an air sign person. The ideas and the plans comes from an air sign person, but the money goes to a Queen of Pentacles. Lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend, and she's relying on this. She keeps going back, looking at a tarot reader, and she's making money with a King of Cups. So now, now we're looking at a situation about block. Someone has this insight about someone stalking, looking at someone walking away, because they know they're thinking about it. Do you understand? Remember, we're energy. Do you understand? So when they're in this bed, thinking about the King of Cups, they're still thinking, how can I keep this man trapped in the bed? Because I need the ideas, I need the plans for this money to come out of someone's mind into the Queen of Pentacles to make her look like she's got that mind because she's got the money, the results. No, she's got the results, but she hasn't got the mind. It's trapped. All right? Okay, keep up, people. I can't go dramatic no more because I'm waking up the children. See, told you, lying, stealing, cheating, a Taurus person. It's opportunity. Someone's acting like a friend to a Leo person. They keep looking back at a Leo person thinking, how can I get a Leo to keep defending me when it comes to donations? Because they're lying, stealing, cheating, being very deceptive. Someone's sneaking around, and they're relying on sneaking around a Leo person because they keep watching a Leo person or an Aquarius person when it comes to transformation. All right? Now we're looking at a situation where someone is now talking, okay? Because someone's very curious about Taurus being promiscuous. That's what they're thinking about. Or they're thinking about passionately coming out of a block situation. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person and going towards their happily ever after when it comes to coming out of entrapment. But they're in thoughts of blocking, maybe having lust or sex or travel with a Queen of Pentacles, because that's what they rely on. It's the sex that's creating the bound to the devil. So maybe someone's blocking being a player because they're going to defend themselves against another player, a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, go in within your dreams, people. You shouldn't just have sex with people like this. That's how you bound yourself to the devil. It's sex, lust. It's lust. So now someone's going passionate towards, or maybe they're passionately thinking about this adventure or how they should have blocked maybe being promiscuous with this Queen of Pentacles, because now you're bound to the devil through energy, because we're energy, all right? So now it's going to be a while. Maybe someone trying to defend themselves away from lust or blocking being a player, because in their thoughts, what's what they're thinking. Because now maybe they're seeing a lifestyle change, a change of energy towards a Queen of Pentacles. And now they're so worried maybe, because now we're living in a delusion. Write your dreams down, collective, so you can protect yourself from outside forces, all right? Don't be afraid to work on yourself, because someone's relying on working, okay, with a Leo person and a team of people. This is what this person is thinking maybe at night when they're alone. When it comes to this team or collaboration with a Taurus person, it was really sex, babe. Do you know what I mean? Sex and defend and give me that money, you know? I'm not going to be happy if you don't give me no sex with money. because she's thinking of how to impress a King of Cups. So now we see this situation. She's thinking to work with a Leo person and a team of people, all right? So she's using this tarot reader, lying, stealing, cheating through sex, promiscuity, hoping a Leo person will stay passionate about blocking an air sign person. And now they're going for a tower moment. The pride is being punished. So now we're looking at a situation. We're looking at where someone worships, all right? And now maybe this Leo person needs to defend themselves from working away from this Queen of Pentacles, because now maybe this masculine gave them a team to work with and they held on to greed, because now it went to 3 to 4. Maybe there's a fourth person, but the money was the greed of desire came mostly out of this team to a King of Cups, to Fish Foundation, Taurus person. They were both giving money because his emotions, to satisfy his emotion, because she wants this King of Cups to look at her. Scornful woman, man, she's been doing it for a while. It's all about impressing this fucking King of Cups, bro. That's the hidden mystery of the foundation of this Queen of Pentacles. A bunny boiler, a social climber. You know, this is a sociopath, a psychopath, you know, with no empathy. She just keeps looking at this King of fucking Cups. So now Taurus person was maybe getting money from his King of Cups as well, because she was getting ideas and giving it to the King of Cups. So working on blocking a Leo. So she's working on blocking a Leo. In the end, she just wants the money to go and impress this King of Cups, so she can look like she's a donated person. She's trying to impress this King of Cups. She's paying for this King of Cups' affections anyway. She's paying for his affection. She's trying to impress him. This King of Cups. It's been a long fucking journey doing this, bro. She's been promiscuous with a Leo person for ages. She knows what she's doing. I told you, it's a burden. It's a burden to such a Taurus person. Maybe. Or a Leo person. Or somebody wants to go to Aquarius. Maybe. A fire sign person. But King of Cups is feeling this burden, maybe, from his own wife or partner. When it comes to donations, it was mostly going to a Taurus person. And now it's a burden for this King of Cups. That's what he's thinking of. Or maybe he wants to go to the real Empress. He knows he's in trouble. He's embarrassed. Because not everyone you can teeth from. They stole from Divine Feminine. Someone that is connected to God. Now they're thinking, shit, I defended a fucking devil. A devil. A Leo person maybe needs to defend himself, maybe, from giving this person stability and expansion. You know, someone expanded their mind, you know, and made money from someone else's mind. They can't mind their own business. So now we're looking at manipulation. What's above is below. We're looking at manipulation. We're looking at an alchemist, or we're looking at unalivement. What's on your table? Somebody was tuning in for unalivement because they're thinking, what they're thinking, what's above is below. So they were creating a conflict. That's what they were thinking. So now someone's thinking of maybe ending this manipulation for their happily ever after, a Leo person, when it comes to the gift of God, okay, planting their foundation to be solid. We don't want houses like today. That's a gift. It's not a treasure like a pyramid. So now there seems to be a conflict, because when we're talking to God, God is saying, I gave you all a soul to create from the mind that's connected to the soul. So now there's no love. So how about you lot watering this fucking idea in the first place? Duh! So now it's a burden. Why? Because the soul's burnt out. There's no love, man. It's pure seed. It's pure solidness. So now someone's a shell. There's no seeds. Do you understand? So now there seems to be a conflict, because when God leaves the school, which is the earth, which is the universe to you lot, but it's meant to be a university, all right, to look at your flaw, to create heaven on earth, do you understand? Instead, someone think about a conflict with a Taurus or a Capricorn person, the devil trying to control maybe a Leo person when it comes to his thoughts, because they have to be in that bed, isn't it? Don't dream about divine feminine, man. Don't dream about her. Let me thump you up in that bed instead when you're knocked out. But I'm giving you your spiky, wikey, dikey, isn't it? Your love spells from the devil. Someone's laying down with the devil, boy. That's on their table. The devil. But what's on their foot is walking into happily ever after. But what's on the mind is ending this manipulation. Maybe a Leo person is. Because now we're looking at secrets are very dangerous, you know. It's someone else's resources. Because someone's very possessive. Maybe a Scorpio person. Scornful. Nothing like a scornful woman. Fixated, jealous. Now someone's a suspect. When it comes to someone exaggerating, being very irresponsible, very tactless. We're looking at maybe being casual or direct with our truth to get rid of the devil energy. Because what's in the dark always comes out in the light. Someone's conflicted over the Two of Cups because someone's angry over God's Two of Cups. There was a partnership that someone was relying on, a Taurus person when it comes to a Leo person, but they're not compatible. They never was, never will. It was about an entrapment, it was about the manipulation. It was about having that sweet talk. But someone is laying on the truth, which is the Two of Cups. Because what's in the dark comes in the light. Alright? So now it's been highlighted. Somebody was relying of the organization and the energy of the Two of Cups through promiscuity, a Taurus person. A Taurus person to stay in an institution. But we've been spiritually guided, alright, to look at what's in the air. Promiscuity, a Taurus person being very promiscuous in this bed where it's not supposed to be with a Leo person, alright? Because now you're seeing dancing with the devil, the evil, alright? Directing evil to the Two of Cups. So now there's a spiritual warfare and it's a burden. They thought it'd be a burden for the Empress, but it's not. It's helping the Sagittarius Leo person. Do you understand? Right. The Empress is always here to help, boy. Because now you're looking at you're looking at the Queen of Pentacles in a decision, bring obstacles, delays when it comes to maybe a Leo person defending their decisions. So now you're looking at a third party person, laughing, joking, and that's the truth. When it comes to creativity, it was under deception. When it comes to someone's options, they took that risk, and now it's ending. They were ending for the Emperor when it comes to stagnation, or maybe someone's to end an entrapment with a Gemini, Aquarius person. May want to give it equal give and take to a soulmate. But someone look at their own success. A Scorpio person is giving a lover, Taurus person, attention for an entrapment, for the Emperor's unalivement. They took that risk going into confusions, deception, for creative ideas from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius's mind. So they were celebrating these friends that Leo supported in a decision from a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is thinking about holding on to someone's greed, a lover. She's looking at her lover. Lovers working for her. A Leo person, a Gemini person, and a King of Cups. But trying to get the attention of the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia. Oh yeah. So now we're looking at love choices. Because the Queen of Pentacles is in the Garden of Eden. You know, the evil. They're not in the Two of Cups of God. She's in choices, many love choices of confusions. They're not thinking on their higher self. Because we're looking at the fruit of like knowledge, wisdom. But is your choices, is it a temptation from the devil? Or is it coming from your highest self, from your intuition, from your highest? Because someone's paying attention to the intuition inside of themselves. But they're not. They're in the energy of staying with lovers, that temptation. So they're not in the cup of love from God. They don't want that. They're angry. They want lovers. Lovers, because they're promiscuous in this institution. To be that person, to act like they're divine feminine or divine masculine. All right? I'm that leader. I'm that one. But this person's doing dark spiritual practices, secret rituals, cults. Because they're in that generation, no curse. She's a cursed person. So now looking at sexual activities for shared assets and finances. Okay, so now someone's looking at their legacy, all right, but they're looking at the legs and his willy to open for her legacy to his willy to see. You understand? Right? Very fixated with this King of Cups. Taurus person. There's a lot of money going between these two, man, and they're using this Leo. But I think sometimes she's made this Leo feel like you're defending me against, I don't know, people. But she's using this Leo person, and it's a burden to maybe a Sagittarius person. Yeah, Tower moment. They're going for a Tower moment with a Taurus person. False pride. They're going for a very big characteristic ending. When I mean ending, I mean no more finances. Like, it could be house burned down, broke down. It could even be like earthquake ticket, because it's energy in it. They put that energy into their placement. Do you understand? So now these two's going for a Tower moment with a Sagittarius person about donations, extortion, corruption. So now we're looking at a situation where someone's being very blunt about ending an entrapment for happily ever after, because somebody was searching the truth, because someone was searching under manipulation. Someone was seeing through confusion, because now if when you use your discernment and be very blunt, someone is covering themselves with unconditional love. And now it's highlighting the wand. Your wand is your arms, you understand, that can create magic. What's on your table? You could be a performer, you could be a singer, you could be like an influencer, all right? Because now someone's walking in love and talking in truth, and maybe they're seeing the situation, maybe when it comes to someone's creative ideas or enthusiasm. It could be a Queen of Wands. Maybe she's in a conflict with a Leo person or a Taurus person and a Knight of Cups. Maybe she's in argument with this King of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles. I mean a Queen of Wands. Because now someone's spying, stalking, talking fast, clearing this confusion, maybe ending this manipulation, this sweet talker. Air sign person is not even paying the devil no mind. And I think that's what her frustration is. She wants some form of reaction. She wants that, like, that devil, bring it out. Air sign, please match me. Please, I can prove a point that you're the devil. You do high spirit. I don't know, you do low spiritual. I don't know what she thinks over there. Girl's a mad girl. To her, mud girl. She's in a mud now, boy. She's in a muddle. She can't get out of it. She thinks she can. Good luck to that, boy. But someone is been spiritually guided to see this lie. Someone's sneaking. A Taurus person is sneaking around the line or sneaking around when it comes to maybe a religious group or maybe in the arts, drama, whatever it is. She's lying to all of you. She's not a guru. She's not gracious. She's nothing. In the ear, in the real ear, is promiscuity and fearing of being broke. She can't be on her own, because in this house is toxic now. Oh, she's angry about God's Chivaka, about twin flame journey. Very jealous. Very jealous. She hates it. She hates it. And that's what the foundation of the truth. When you walk, when you look within yourself and write the dreams down, the belly of the truth, isn't it? Because remember, we're living in the belly of the beast. All right? So you have to use your intuition. Okay? So now when you're in the belly of the beast, all right, hold on to your truth. And now you're seeing the foundation of why somebody was controlling. Is because somebody wants someone's home and someone hates the twin flame journey. They hate it. But what's in the dark comes into the light. It's all lighted now. The community's seen it. They feel the it's energy in it. It's energy. They feel it. I told you they feel it. This lie, it's been going on for ages, maybe 14 years by a Taurus person. Look, now remember they were walking into a solid and now they're walking into the lie. They've been caught, 2 of them, and a Cancer person. Both been caught. Now there's justice. And they're heartbroken. All right, so now you're thinking about Queen of Cups, someone loving, right, using their intuition, looking at decision. When it comes to being the veil between heaven and earth, all right, being that balance between masculine and feminine, okay, because there's more to be revealed, okay. She's looking at the book of life, the book of knowledge. She could be a tarot reader. She could be very intuitive person when it comes to purity, when it comes to graciousness. She is holding God's promise. God's wish fulfillment when it comes to being successful, when it comes to the pentacles. Now someone's worried now about this pentacle on their pathway. It could be earth sign people. When they know about betrayal, people are walking away. People walking away, man. They lied too much, man. Taurus person, she doesn't know the truth from the lie. She hasn't been called for nothing. God said, go sit down. Call you where? Now we're looking at maybe divine masculine. When it comes to, is it, how do you say it again? Father, mother, no, father, spirit. Oh, how does it go? But I forget about the mother. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's it. All right? Because this person is being guided. But you can't be promiscuous, man. You can't have many lovers. So it was a battle between 2 of Cups, God's 2 of Cups, and someone that thinks the traditional way. Maybe she's polygamous, you know. Maybe she's one of those sister wife thing. I don't know. Too many lovers. So that's why God's over there. There's a calling to look at this problem. And the problem is a Leo and a Taurus person and a King of Cups. When it comes to fame, fortune, recognition, resources, lying about fame, being broke, famous, all of that madness. Because if you were rich, when it comes to the mind and the seeds, you wouldn't be doing all of this. So already, we've been here how long? Over an hour. Where is the emotion? How can you water the seed? This is why it's dry. It's dry. They're coming to dry season. Because there's no emotion. It's after the entrapment. That's where all the 10 of Cups is. In the meantime, what's on their table? Unalivements, trapments, thinking about promiscuity. How can I block it? She's like, no, how can I work with it? How can I get a Leo to defend me? A lover, because I've got another lover, Gemini, and I've got another lover, King of Cups, who I like the most. But it's a burden because such a Sagittarius person is there. Do you know what I mean? It's all about this money, donation, when it comes to a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. So now someone's lying to the Emperor. Lying to the Emperor. Because now you've got the Emperor and the Empress. But what's in the way is a Queen of Pentacles. Lovers. Now they've got many lovers in the way. That's the energy. That's the hidden secret. Now it's a burden. Because now you've got unwanted changes for such a Sagittarius person, Taurus person, Libra person. Because what's the shock is the hidden on the cards. The Empress has all the stars on her head to represent, okay, Aquarius. She is really Aquarius. This is how God is beautiful. He hid Aquarius star seed in plain sight on purpose. Because we want heaven on earth. God saw everything. Said, all right, let them all think it's a Taurus or Libra person. All right? It's not. It's hidden in plain sight on her head. Is Aquarius person. All right? You see, in my past life, I invented these cards. And then when it was invented, Pamela Coleman Smith came in my room a few times. And she gave me the star card. And she gave one of the longest readings. And she put her heart in my hand. And I can feel it. People, come on into spiritual recovery. Don't be scared. There's nothing to lose. Just seek your own truth. Walk in love, talk in truth, create your flaws. There you go. Heaven on earth. Heaven on earth ain't going to drop down on the sky, baby. We have to work at it. So what's in the middle is lovers. Too many lovers from this Queen of Pentacles. And that's the hidden agenda. That's the mystery to this person when it comes to their influencing, when it comes to the reliability, acting like they're reliable, acting like they have the plans, acting like they're the one to follow because they're commodity, but it comes from lovers. All right? It could be a Virgo person, a Leo person, a Gemini person, and definitely this King of Cups. Now, it's a burden to his own probably wife, but I don't like to use the Empress as a wife. That's bullshit. My cards. You don't like it? Oh, well. Jog on. Go and do your own search. Go and see what you invented that you made the world evolve. It wasn't one person. What makes a forest? Many trees, not one tree, you know. Right. So let's do our gardening and start planting our own trees in our own garden. Don't stay in the Garden of Eden. Come into the Garden of God. Don't be conflicted. Because there's too much temptation in the Garden of Eden. You've got people like Genevieve Nadia. This is where evil Eve is. Karmics, all of that. No, too many lovers, too many lovers. Come into God. Find your Two of Cups. But they're too used to this tradition of having many lovers. The player, man. A player at work. At work, to find work. Now, someone is looking at maybe a tarot reader, maybe the Emperor, High Priestess, in love, Gemini, again. So when you flip it again, a Leo person wants to work with a Gemini person who he thinks is his divine feminine, divine masculine. Again, Aquarius person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Do you understand? Right. So now you've got divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine in love. Maybe working on the same energy of defending each other. And this is what this Queen of Pentacles is angry about. And that's a tarot moment for a King of Cups. At work, when it comes to their work, they enjoyed this. But they don't enjoy watching someone else enjoy their own work. Whether they get paid or not. And that's their problem. Do you know what I mean? So now you're looking at love. Somebody wants to work out love, you know. And bring it back into the Garden of Eden. Out of the Garden of Eden into the Garden of God. For solid ideas. But all this one wants to do was suck on honeybees, man. This is it. That's it. Lick a dick a day. Do you understand? To bring in their speed change. 7-8. That's how she does her speed changes, man. Pure man. So when you're thinking this one done her sentences in these books or whatever, do you know what I mean? The work. No. It was lovers. It was lovers. So now you're looking at soulmates. You know, looking at the memories. Look within yourself, people. Know your own truth. Maybe someone's thinking about coming with equal give and take. It's a shock to a King of Cups and it's a burden. Because he's created a whole mess for himself. It's messy. Messy Bessie. So now we're looking at a tower moment. His foundation is not good. And she keeps coming in trying to help this person as well with his burdens. But she has her own burdens. Even bigger now. Lioness, boy. Told you. Aquarius. A Leo and Aquarius. Earth angels. Maybe looking at these messages that came and it caused conflict. Told you. Aquarius. You lot, I don't know where these bootleg tarot readers come from sometimes. Just a quick buck in it. All my readings are free. All of them. I have never charged. Taurus, again. Money. Taurus. He's having a foundation shock, man. And this King of Pentacles. I think they stole a lot of money to please these two. These two, man, were scheming. And he's got no respect for her. Knowing that she's fucking someone else and bringing him money and ideas to satisfy. Then he's also got a Sagittarius person fucking her, going back and satisfying the Queen of Pentacles. I'm surprised these two don't have STDs. That's madness, man. And the King of Pentacles is looking at this King of Cups. But this King of Cups is watching this Virgo masculine. He might be a Virgo, Capricorn. Trying to control his finances, maybe. He's going through a karmic cycle. He's going through loss anyway. Because all that energy has gone back to them. They tried to bring it to a King of Wands. No. It's gone right back to where it belongs. A King of Cups. Or maybe this working with this King of Pentacles as well, maybe. Yeah, we've done that. Justice, innit? Boy, you know. Sticky situation. Real sticky. Someone was amending someone's ideas for their happy ever after. I don't know how she's going to be happy after this, boy. Even when you're unalive, people. How do these people say? Oh, yeah, no empathy, innit? They can't sleep at night time. Them can't sleep at night time. They're mud. No, boy. Not happening. Not happening. Yeah, I told you. Ideas, inspiration, suggestions, visions. Because an air sign person is a visionary. Alright, that's why it matches a fire sign person. Because they're visionaries, they're opposites. Leos and Aquarius are opposites, isn't it? Because I'm a Leo as well as Aquarius. You know? So now you understand, okay, the power really comes from the soul. It's not money. It comes from your intuition. It comes from romance. Alright, to bring in unity from the intellect. Air, intellect. You're about brotherhood. You're about humanity. When it comes to your ideas, bring your ideas in to bring in humanity. Do you understand? That's the way we're bringing in air signs when it comes to heaven on earth. Now someone's furious, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. She's angry, angry bird, offended, madness, unpleasantness towards God's Two of Cups. So they're creating purpose, tensions with a group of people, especially with a Leo person. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating. Okay, but they're offended. Maybe a Libra person when it comes to Pentacles, or a Leo person when it comes to maybe a Capricorn, or this home. Somebody wants this Leo's home, man. I had a dream. I walked into his house. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I don't want to see it though. You're mad. I didn't get into no devil woman's yard. You're mad. I didn't put her in there. And I was on street corners. No, sir. Now there's a conflict now. Conflict with a Leo and a King of Cups. So they weren't fighting to do projects. They were fighting, sword fighting. Who's got the biggest dick to give Genevieve Nigel impressions? That's what she likes, people fighting over her. Look at her. She's loving it. So why you lot are fighting, crawling and bringing this distribution and having a conflict of differences? She's working and taking those work. Look at her. Look at me. We never met by chance, darling. Look at me, darling. Why you lot are fighting? And she's taking all the money while you lot are fighting. That's madness, man. Keep calm, you hear people them? Keep calm, boy. Or maybe this Leo person is working on keeping calm. Or he loves the Empress Aquarius person. How she creates her own inner peace in this madness. Madness. Entrapment. Spiking drink. Love spells. Beauty spells. I don't know what you lot do over there with your mad ideas of inspiration. Suggesting this vision. Someone suggested. Ooh, child. A Gemini or a water sign person suggested this entrapment actually. Maybe. And now a Libra person and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, they're mad. Very unpleasant people, very offended. The idea is gone to a fight now over conflict, over maybe promiscuity. It was an adventure. Someone a King of Cups wants to fight a Leo or a Taurus person. They don't want him to go passionately to a happily ever after. They're angry, man. Angry birds. What is the money? Maybe this Leo people then, man, he defended this bitch so much that I don't know, I think it's just Stockholm syndrome, boy. He's just probably fucking used to it. That courage and that ability to do it to her. But when it was me, fuck that, he was fucking gone. Gone. I didn't do nothing to the man, you know. Nothing. But let me fucking Genevieve Nadia, G's and P's, gone blind, unknown, everything, awkward situation, vision problems, vision. Not intuitive, man. Not psychic. Can't see a fucking thing. Yeah, now there's justice. Maybe they're working on maybe being more logic now. Equality. Someone's going into a lawsuit, a Leo person defending his work, boy. And his team, it has to. He's in charge of this team, man. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking lover or not. You employed people. You can't be around a lover that abuses your people then. Brings burden. No, man. Justice is coming to you, Queen Empress. Aquarius person. You lot bring too much burden on a friend them. Your friend don't have no behaviour. Your friends don't have no behaviour. But your friends will help you though, Leo. Your right friends will help you when it comes to this lover, Queen of Pentacles. It's a burden, man. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. Now the conflict has to only go to a legal. Someone's getting sued. Told you, natural disaster. Let me tell you. The Empress is always there to help her husband. Yeah, protect him from outside forces, boy. The Empress is always there to help. Always. All he's got to do is call, boy. And she went running. Like when I first met my masculine, man, our first date, he said, ouch, really low. When I mean really low, because even he was shocked. I span my head around. I said, you all right? He said, how did you know? And now we know. Now we know, boy. And I never met him before, so don't come with, oh yeah, he gave you a witch spell. He's Nigerian. He does voodoo, doo-doo because he's around Queen of Pentacles. You lot, shut up. No, he didn't. I can vouch for that. When I first met in this hotel, this restaurant, as soon as I saw him, I was told to go to that restaurant, you know. And every time I hear my highest self, it's only around that masculine. When I mean like, I can hear something way above my head. Something like, it's so loud, you can't ignore it. They told me to go to that restaurant. As soon as he walked in, he didn't say nothing to me. I said, there's my husband. And ever since, I've been single 13 years. Because it was there today, gone tomorrow. Twin flame journey, innit? Yep. It's about deep dive healing. Love makes you grow. If you think you're in love with someone and you're fighting, it's lust. Lust what brings their differences, their conflicts, their arguments, their quarrels. It's just lust. It's not solid trust. It's just on the brink of hate, isn't it? Because love doesn't hate. Love makes you grow. Makes you grow, man. Maybe they're fighting over a house or an estate now. Because maybe someone feels blocked because of this conflict. A Taurus person because being promiscuous. Because of an entrapment. An entrapment for maybe a Gemini or water sign person. But someone came in with that idea though. Scorpio person. Came with an idea of inspiration. They suggested this vision because they liked the Gemini, how they write. So they thought they'd have a happily ever after, but the ideas come into anger because now someone is seeing this manipulation. Somebody thought maybe this masculine was a cheese on toast at night time, sucking his toes. I think he likes feet. So she sucked off those toes, boy, like it was cheese and toast, but no, it was a trap. It was a trap from the rap, from his rap star, trap star, Holiday Inn, no more, boy. Yep, trap star, Holiday Inn, no. We saw it, Tyrita saw it, and she's angry because we're putting it out online. Angry about this entrapment. Angry for the power of the Two of Cups. Two of Cups was guided by God, boy. Now there's a conflict when it comes to their religion, when it comes to spirituality. They're in a conflict now because now God has opened up many emperors and it's King of Cups for he was an emperor. No, you're not being called, my friend. No, you're not. 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 Savings. It was all about the money. And a house. For this nasty, stinking Genevieve Nadia. Dirty girl. Dirty. She could be another businesswoman or a King of Cups. So now look at original. The original creator. Go within your intuition. And create. I saw this in my intuition. I created. I was never a tarot reader. I was all my friends. I was never a tarot reader. I had a dream. There you go. Masculine said to me 13 years ago, go and study oil and gas. What have I got? Masters, degrees, you name it. Go within collective. Let's create from within. But when you create from within, it's to create heaven on earth. But when you go around stealing people's ideas, you're stealing from God because you don't know who's the chosen one. Why? Because you're not intuitive. They're not chosen. They are not chosen. They're in conflict. Why? Because they're not intuitive. They're not psychic. They don't have good ideas. They're not inspiration. Empress has always got inspiration. She always inspires other people. That's when you know who the real Empress is. She's not smothering. No, she's not. She goes around helping. She doesn't lie. She doesn't steal. She doesn't do nothing like that. She's definitely not promiscuous. She doesn't have no lovers. She's definitely not alcoholic. You understand? And she definitely don't go around intimidating people, lying, stealing, cheating, act like a friend. That's when you know you're not with your fucking Empress. You're not with the one, man. So now look at a Taurus person when it comes to reliability. It's always in conflicts because she's always in quarrel over sex. Promiscuity, man. She's always in quarrels, man. She always wants men fighting over her. Because that's how the tension is, isn't it? She likes this Leo person fighting over her. She likes it, man, because she's fucking stubborn and stupid. There you go, stubborn and stupid. She doesn't want to see, she don't want to care, she don't do nothing. All she wants is that money. She don't want to hear it. She don't care about no conflict. She just wants her King of Cups. She just wants her King of Cups. She wants this justice thing to stop and go in her favour. No, 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 no. It's not happening. Not happening. That's her fate. She's going to be sued for every single thing she's done. Whether she likes it or not, karmic debt. Never mind. Next time, behave yourself and keep your drawers on. Next time, keep your drawers on. Withdraw, boy. Told you. She wants it withdrawn. No, 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 no. No. Rejection. Get ready, baby. Get ready. Cow moments. Ooh. Get ready. Natural disaster. Get ready, boy. Rejection. So maybe she's rejecting, maybe, this justice. She's rejecting it, maybe. Or rejecting a lover, Gemini person, or a Gemini person withdrawing from this person. Had an awakening. Maybe lovers are starting to reject this person now. Hesitation. Decisions, confusions, worried. They come to their imagination. They took that risk. Now they're frustrated when it comes to surviving. Because what they've done, he's torn between two. A Taurus and a Sagittarius person. He don't want no Taurus. He just wants the money. The money. It's just them two floating in money, bro. That's it. So now there's stubborn selfishness. Looking at attitude. Arrogance. 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 Sneaking. Told you, sneaking, spying on an air sign person for an entrapment. Because they want the ideas. Sneaky, beaky, Becky. Very curious now. Very curious. Running around people's... She was sneaking as well, taking control of the Leo's finances. All right, now she's angry. He's thinking about it. He should have thought about it 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago. That was making her relax, boy. Reading my letters and her. Reading. It could be sexual stuff. I write about what I saw in my dreams of being him. She sat there reading all of that, you know. That's nasty. At the same time, sleeping with him. Just to get information from me. That's nasty. And then she can't say here to be like me. That's nasty. Imagine laying down with a man, talking, oh, she's not nice, she's this, she's that, but took all the ideas from my mind and made money. She made everybody else say, reject this idea. She's shit, she's this, she's that. And Genevieve was the one that made all the motherfucking money. Trying to impress this King of fucking Cups. Nasty, nasty gutter trash. So now maybe somebody wants savings when it comes to their home. Told you, spiking up the man to keep him in that position. Lying to the Emperor, lying. Now we've got evidence. Maybe the Emperor's got evidence now about this conflict, about this person being promiscuous, very stubborn, very selfish, very malicious attitude, very arrogant person, relies on entrapment. Look, she's not here. Hard ears wear jars. Hard ears wear jars, man. What's in the dark come to the light, my friend. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Now this Emperor's looking at maybe a curious person. When it comes to parenthood, patron, support, boys, whoever uses Genevieve Nadia or his businesswoman as a patron with his King of Cups, you need to really look at what you're going through, boy. We look at your finances. We look at your ideas. Most of these ideas, because they go into places that can give them ideas and money in it. Oh, I'm artistry, darling. I can bring all the art together. Give me that position to do investments, darling. No, that bitch is stealing your shit. Corruption. Corruption, boy. So now you're looking at separation, withdrawal from a Queen of Pentacles. She wanted it for the Two of Cups. But you have to have balanced masculine feminine energy, all right? So you can go within yourself and trust your truth, okay? Because someone revealing the truth. Someone is the veil between heaven and earth. And they saw this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles was told to stop, quit. And I think she's still watching. Genevieve, you've got to leave it alone. Go and find your destiny. Go find your destiny, man. Spiritual prison, mental prison, or earth prison. That's where you're fucking going. Told you, homeless, bitch. She wanted an air sign person, and she was working on a Leo being a castaway, a pauper, thinking about being a failure. That was her plot, because she's looking at this investment when it comes to money with a King of Cups. Destiny, her destiny is, her idea is put her in spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison for this entrapment, for manipulation, for money, sneaky, beaky, becky, being curious, glancing, stalking, you name it, and we're going to live and learn. Told you she wanted money. It was about a jackpot, fortune. It was about the reward, not the effort. She took all the ideas, inspiration, suggestions, visions, all of that. She said, yay! I saw it at the computer as well. Coasting, proper reading. Oh yeah, I did. And a couple of times I saw them in the same bed. So when she's going around, I was hurt 20 years ago, darling. Scornful woman. Nothing like a scornful woman. Could have been Pat, maybe. Did you date her 20 years ago? Maybe. Pat. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates, man. Scornful woman. Can't get over the fucking man. Scornful woman. Scornful. So she took all these ideas, visions, inspiration, everything. She took it. I saw her in the bed with Adewale Kimabadi. So that make her a fool. About 20 years ago, darling, I was hurt and now I'm healed. I'm ready for love. She was setting up for this soulmate journey to act like, yeah, I'm healed now, people. Because she read it from my idea. Because she's setting it up, innit? But I'm 10,000 steps ahead of her. Oh, yeah. So she thinks she can bully anybody. She just bullied herself right into spiritual prison. That's where she's fucking going. That's where your luck is going, babe. Your luck has run out. Your free paper is bun. Because now we're going to live. We're going to learn. Why? This is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our floor. Do not follow Genevieve Naja. She'll only take you to the dark side. All right, my darlings? Okay, strategy. Told you. Now you want to compromise. Because the all seeing eye. I said, Addy, follow my eye, baby. Let me tell you what's going on in your world. Oh, yeah, strategically. Told him to stop. Told him to stop. So no one tell me not to mention Genevieve Nadia on my program. Why? I asked her for 5 years, stop. Let's do this in private. She said, no, Genevieve Nadia, I'm commodity. I'm commodity. Look at me. No, we don't want to look at you no more. She was after real estate, wealth, investments, mega projects, boy. Yep, get ready, man. We got good news coming in for you, my darling. Stay calm, all right? Don't worry about going into unknown. Just use your intuition because you understand someone went blindly into a curse. Oh, yeah, for a fortune at work. That's what she works as, really. That is her real profession. She is a practitioner. Oh, yeah, she sets curses. She likes characteristic misfortunes for what? For treasure. For treasure. For treasure. For treasure. Plotting and planning. Yeah, okay, we know you were coached. And now you're stressed. Your master's coming up. We saw it in a dream because you were looking at money from someone's imagination. You was amending someone's ideas. Maybe you want to say sorry because you're in your pride. No, only want to say sorry because people are going into victory and you're being in paranoia. You can keep your motherfucking sorry. All right? I think he's going to say sorry to God, really. Don't worry about me. Go worry about you meeting God. All these bad breed people. All right? Remember, look at the word good. G-O-O-D. What do you have? Good. Take the extra O out. What do you have? G-O-D. God just asked you to be good. But this bitch can't be good. No, she can't. No, she can't. So the only way to withdraw this bitch is what? Poverty. Justice. Now she's going into poverty. Oh, yes, she is. Until Genevieve Nadia is investigated. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. This fight you forced me into is never going to end. Never. Never, ever, ever. You played with the wrong person, baby. And the reason why you can't hold me because you can't be in my bed. Never mind. I ain't a lesbian. Never mind. So you thought maybe take the piss with my soulmate. Okay, you do that. The more you do that, guess what? It comes out of me. Never mind. Live and you learn. Okay, experience, training, and we're going to develop to go forward into what greatness, to create what heaven on earth without fucking Genevieve Nadia. She's going to be locked up. All right? Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.